Are you ready to test your knowledge in a light and super fun way? Today, we have an incredible Bible quiz that will challenge you and, at the same time, help strengthen your understanding of the scriptures. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take advantage of it now to do so and activate the bell. Don't miss any of our daily quizzes. Let's get started. Question 1. Who asked Elisha to take home some of the land of Israel? A. Naaman. B. The king of Israel. C. Gehazi. D. The prophet Elijah. Correct answer, A. Naaman. Verse. Now I know that there is no God in all the earth, but in Israel. Please give me some land, so that I may take it with me. For your servant will not offer burnt offerings or sacrifices to other gods, but to the Lord. 2 Kings 5 verse 15. After being cured of leprosy by Elisha, Naaman asked to take land from Israel with him so that he could offer sacrifices to the God of Israel, recognizing him as the only true God. Question 2. Who of these was able to interpret dreams? Daniel. B. David. C. Isaiah. D. Joshua. Correct answer, A. Daniel. Verse. The king said to Daniel, Surely your God is God of gods and Lord of kings, and a revealer of mysteries, for you are able to reveal this mystery. Daniel 2 verse 47. Daniel was a man endowed with divine wisdom to interpret dreams and visions, as demonstrated when he interpreted King Nebuchadnezzar's dream, something that the magicians and astrologers of the kingdom could not do it. Question 3. According to Jesus, who was the greatest among those born of women? A. Moses. B. David. C. John the Baptist. D. Abraham. Correct answer, C. John the Baptist. Verse. Truly I tell you, among those born of women there has not risen anyone greater than John the Baptist. Matthew 11 verse 11. Jesus stated that John the Baptist was the greatest among all men born of women, because of his special role as the forerunner of Jesus, preparing the way for the coming of the Messiah. Even though he was the greatest, John the Baptist humbled himself, recognizing that Jesus was superior to him. Question 4. Whom did the Apostle Paul call the beloved physician? Titus. B. Luke. C. Timothy. D. Barnabas. Correct answer, B. Luke. Verse. Greetings from Luke, the beloved physician, and from Demas. Colossians 4 verse 14. Luke, the author of the Gospel of Luke and the book of Acts, is referred to by Paul as the beloved physician. He was a faithful companion of Paul on his missionary journeys and is considered the only evangelist who was not Jewish. Question 5. In what situation was Sisera killed? A. During a battle with Saul. B. By a woman while he was fleeing. C. During the confrontation with David. D. While trying to escape from prison in Jerusalem. Correct answer, B. By a woman while he was fleeing. Verse. Jael, Heber's wife, took a tent peg, took the hammer in her hand, and went behind her and drove the peg into her head, so that she fell down dead. Judges 4 verse 21. Sisera, the commander of the army of Jabin, king of Canaan, fled the battle after being defeated by Barak. He sought shelter in the tent of Jael, Heber's wife, but while he was sleeping, Jael killed Sisera with a tent peg, as God had directed to bring victory to Israel. Question 6. Who called Balaam to curse the people of Israel? Pharaoh. B. Nebuchadnezzar. C. Balak. D. Saul. Correct answer, C. Balak. Verse. Now Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites, and Moab was greatly afraid of the people, because they were many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. Numbers 22:2-3. Balaam was a prophet who was called by King Balak of Moab to curse the people of Israel, who were advancing through the region. Balak feared that Israel was a threat and sought Balaam's help, but God stopped Balaam from cursing the people and instead caused him to bless Israel. Question 7. In Athens, where was Paul taken to speak about Jesus? A. Marketplace. B. Areopagus. C. Synagogue. D. Colosseum. Correct answer, B. Areopagus. Verse. Then they led Paul away to Areopagus, saying, May we learn what this new doctrine is that you have taught? Acts 17 verse 19. Paul was taken to Areopagus, which was a famous hill in Athens where philosophers and leaders gathered to discuss important matters. Here, Paul had the opportunity to preach about the unknown God and to announce the gospel of Jesus Christ to the Athenians. Question 8. Who believed Paul and joined him in his speech? Diotrephes. B. Lydia. C. Demas. D. Timothy. Correct answer, B. Lydia. Verse. When she and her household heard this, they were baptized, and she invited us, saying, If you have judged me to be faithful to the Lord, come and stay with us. And she forced us to accept it. Acts 16 verse 15. Lydia, a seller of purple, heard Paul's preaching and believed the gospel. She and her household were baptized, and she invited Paul and his companions to stay with her. Lydia became one of the first converts in the city of Philippi. Question 9. Which prophet was bald and was mocked for it? A. Elijah. B. Elisha. C. Jeremiah. D. Isaiah. Correct answer, B. Elisha. Verse. From there he went up to Bethel. As he was on the way, some boys came out of the city and mocked him, saying, Get up, bald head. Get up, bald head. Then he turned back and looked at them and cursed them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 she-bears came out of the forest and tore 42 of the boys to pieces. 2 Kings 2 verses 23-24. As Elisha passed through Bethel, he was mocked by a group of young men who called him bald head. In response to their mockery, Elisha cursed them in the name of the Lord, and 2 she-bears appeared and attacked the young men, fulfilling God's judgment on their mockery. Question 10. Who was Joshua's battle companion? A. Caleb. B. Moses. C. Aaron. D. Gideon. Correct answer, Caleb. Verse. Then Caleb silenced the people before Moses and said, Let us go up with courage and take possession of it, for we shall surely prevail against it. Numbers 13:30. Caleb was one of the 2 spies, along with Joshua, who trusted God to conquer the promised land, even when the other spies discouraged the people with reports of fear. He and Joshua stood out for their faith and courage, and were both companions in several battles to take possession of the land that God had promised to Israel. You made it to the end. Congratulations on completing this quiz. If you learned something new and had fun, be sure to share it with your friends and challenge them too. In the video description, you will find other quizzes and an ebook with more biblical challenges for you to continue testing your knowledge. Until the next quiz, and may God bless you always.